Well, hello guys. Sorry. My lips are looking a little chapped, so right? Okay. Now, normally people start their YouTube videos with like an introduction, da-da-da, about them, whatever. I don't care, I'm not doing that. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and especially Tumblr if you want to know more about me. I just need to get this off my chest and get this quick rant through because my last couple days, let me just tell you, the devil is a liar, bro. A liar. Now, I'm recording this on an iPhone 8 with the back camera, so if you see me looking at my watch a lot, it's because when I used to record shit on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, it would just randomly stop recording. So I expect the iPhone 8 to do worse than that. Anyways, long story, well, no, because I swear it's a big Virgo, I'm a Virgo tendency to say long story short and tell the longest fucking story. So, long story long, let's start from the top. 2 days ago, my boy Nick links me. We're chilling, we're having a good day, whatever. We go to the grocery store. I forgot my keys, okay? This is the second time I've forgotten my keys since moving to this house. This house is not bad, okay? It's great location. I've got bare roommates. I got like 4 roommates, but great location. The house, my landlord got it like recently, so it could use some work. But with work, it would be a decent place. Mind you, some people are hell-bent on making this space even worse. So, I'll start with this. I forget my keys. My landlord, I call him and I'm like, yeah, like I forgot my keys. My other roommate was already having issues with her door that day. So they were there the whole entire day fixing her door. And then he gets a call from me saying, oh, I lost my keys. I'm sitting here, I'm like, whatever. He's like, oh, like, yeah, like, and I figured he was joking, but he did say this, but he was like, yeah, spend me $20 and I'll come and save you. And I'm like, honestly, whatever. I need to get in my room. So anyways, he was taking time though, and I'm impatient as fuck. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I gotta get in this bedroom. Like, I'm trying to pick locks, all types. I asked my one roommate, I'm like, yo, let me see your key for a second. I put her key in my door, and it fit, but it didn't turn it. I'm like, all right. So then I go back to trying to pick the lock, whatever. My boy is trying to help me pick the lock. Now, I asked my other roommate who's helping me pick the lock. And now, mind you, I really don't have any issues with my roommates. I actually quite like all of them. However, some of them feel the need to invite guests who do not respect them, much less our house and our space. And I've just had quite a bit enough of it. But I digress. I will get to that in a second. So, now, I put my roommate's key in the door. Lo and behold, that shit unlocked. So, now we're sitting here and we're shook. We're like, what the fuck? No way we have the same key. I go to his bedroom, I take my key, and so said, so done, unlocks his door. So, that's the first little bit of fuck shit. So, the first little bit of fuckery that I've dealt with, okay? Now, we're chilling, whatever, like we're talking, whatever, life. Yesterday was a decent day. It was a pretty decent day, I won't lie. However, this morning, 2:30 a.m., I wake up. Now, one of my roommates did recently get evicted. So, that's another story for another video, because that person is just, I don't even want to talk about that, right? Like, that's going to take a couple months before I actually can really unpack that in a video, but I'll just say that person got evicted for being just outright trash, stealing our stuff, just overall being whack, like, terrible person. And so I wake up at 2:30. All of their stuff is in our backyard because they were evicted and like a restraining order was placed and they were told they had a few days to come and get their things or they would be taken to be disposed of. So they're all in the backyard. So 2:30 a.m. I wake up and I hear man's rummaging in the backyard and I'm like, what the fuck? So I go and peep from my window and it's one of my roommate's friends. I'm like, okay, whatever. Honestly, I mean, there are some gems out there. So I hope he finds what he's looking for, whatever. Now, these guests that my roommate likes to have over all the time have been problematic from the jump, let's say. 2 a.m. you're standing outside of my bedroom having a conversation? Really? Do you want to get punched? 3 a.m. you're in the bathroom next to my bedroom, which, by the way, it's a very old house. And so the vents have crawl spaces, and the vent to the bathroom is connected to my bedroom. I can hear everything in the bathroom, down to the fact that, long story short, the sink is dripping right now, and I can hear the dripping into the bucket, the pipe dripping into the bucket. That's how vividly I can hear everything from the bathroom, okay? 2:30 a.m. Anti-meridian, okay? I go back to bed. I wake up. I'm like, all right, I'm chilling. I'm looking at my horoscope stuff. You know, whatever, doing what regular people do when they wake up, checking their phone. I'm like, let me go to the washroom. I gotta take a piss. I go take a piss, bro. I look in the toilet, bro. Why am I seeing jollof rice in the toilet? I'm like, okay, like, this is a mess. The toilet, it's all over the place. Like, it's on the back of the toilet. So I'm like, okay. I just flushed it. I was like, whatever. I do my business. I go to the sink. I turn on the sink, and I notice that it's, like, filling up. I look in the sink. Why is there jollof rice in the bathroom sink? We do have 2 bathrooms, yes. So you're telling me now I've got to go downstairs to the basement from the top floor to wash my hands after taking a shit, bro? So I'm pissed at this point, obviously, because it's like, who the fuck? First of all, where the fuck did you get jollof rice at that fucking time in the morning? Look, let's just start there. Anti-meridian, my nigga. Like, what is going on? So, that's that. And I'm cussing Bear. I don't know if YouTube is going to let me monetize this. I don't really care. This one, I guess I won't have monetized. The next one's I'll do better on it. But this one, I'm still pissed off, so fuck it. So, I go and I knock on my roommate's bedroom door. And I'm like, yo, come deal with this. One of your friends did this, come and deal with it. He decides, he sees it, he's like, oh shit. Decides to try and plunge it. Plunge the sink. So, now, the pressure from trying to plunge the sink has begun to burst the pipe. So now the pipe is leaking. I got onto the basement anyways, because I'm like, you know, let me go make some fucking coffee. Let me just fucking unpack. I'm pissed. Like, this is ridiculous. I get downstairs. Someone has made pasta in one of my pots and just left it there all night. How fucking stupid. Like, why? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? Like, truly, seriously, like, why is Satan so jealous of me? Like, that he literally is, like, coming for my wig, bro. Like, I don't get it. So, mind you, I wake up early as fuck. This is 7:30 a.m. At the time that I'm recording this, hey Google, what time is it? Google, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 9:54 a.m.
You see this bitch, Google? She's so fucking useless and waste. If you're watching this, YouTube execs, go over to the Google department and let those motherfuckers know their AI is garbage. Like, it's embarrassing. Anyways, I digress. So, now my roommate has clogged the sink and burst the pipe. And, like, I like the guy. He's a great guy. Honestly, I'm glad that it was him that did have the same key to my bedroom as opposed to my roommate who got evicted, because that guy was a total creep. But this is still unacceptable. Like, and it's like, it's not even the first time that I've had to speak with him about his roommate, his friends being in our vicinity, in our space, and being fucking disrespectful. And it's like, the thing about it is, these people are my age. Like, he isn't, but his friends are my age. So it's like, how the fuck is it that you guys are so fucking immature at fucking 22 or whatever? I mean, most of them are like in their 20s. They're not necessarily my age. But it's like, rice in the sink, my nigga. right? So I have a French press, and anyways, I'm in the basement now, and I'm trying to make my coffee. I noticed that someone has used my pot. So this is like it's just like people just continuously taking and using shit that does not belong to them with any regard to anybody else. And I'm just letting y'all know, like this, the moral of this story is like he doesn't believe that his friends are responsible for these things. But I'm telling you guys, it be your own people, bro. It be your own people that are stabbing you in the back, that are wishing bad upon you, giving you evil eye. Like, your biggest enemy is someone you know. And your biggest fan is someone you don't. Remember that shit, bro. Because, seriously, think about the things that go on in anyone's life. Think about the proximity that people have to you, and therefore the proximity and ability they have to hurt you. And then think about, this is one thing I like, being a Virgo especially, people can't, I recently just learned this about myself, and having just graduated, everything like that. Well, I graduated a year ago, but whatever. You can't be letting everyone in your space, bro. You can't. Like, not everyone is meant to be around you. Not everyone deserves your energy. If someone thinks you're stuck up or you're rude or you're whack, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Your vibes are off and I can feel it. Go over there with it. That's it. The full stop. Like, I don't understand how it makes sense to anyone that this situation happened. And it's like, I have only lived here since April. It's fucking June 17th, 16th. I don't even know what day it is, bro. But this isn't even the first time that I've had an issue. Like, it's Thursday. 2:30 a.m. on a Thursday, anti-meridian. 9 a.m. on a Thursday, and this is what, and I have to wake up out of my slumber to just be pissed over fuckery that people who don't pay rent here, don't pay no bills, don't do shit here, are doing. And it's like, bro, it wouldn't even be that bad, but it's like, the bathroom downstairs that they use smells like piss. It's dirty, like just fucking vile filth. And the behavior of these niggas is incorrigible. They don't change, they don't act any better, bro. There was one time, bro, no one was home. One of my roommate's friends came in the house, unsupervised, no one knew, and I heard him come in, and I was like, hello? I'm yelling down the house, because I know no one's home. This man doesn't even respond. I'm downstairs washing dishes now. This is the side story, but this is just to let you know. I'm downstairs washing the dishes, and someone came out of the bathroom that is right beside the kitchen. Bro, I could have grabbed a knife and just stabbed immediately. Like, what would have stopped me? Seriously. I think there's an intruder in the house and my life is in danger, and I'm washing dishes, bro. Knife, neck. Why wouldn't I? If I was a different type of bitch, I would have done it. Luckily, it was me. I just looked at the nigga and I was like, how long you been here? And he was like, oh, not long. I'm like, I've been yelling out, hello, anyone home? No response. Don't come in my house again and not respond or not make yourself known that you are here and announce yourself. We live in downtown Toronto and you're just walking into people's house. Make it make sense. So, moral of the story, like I said, when you are being authentic to yourself, when you are being your truest self, you will attract the right people to you. But if you're just chasing down friends just because you want to be whatever, or you doing whatever, letting them do whatever, and disrespecting you and disrespecting your space just because you want to have whatever they offer to bring to the table, which is probably not anything you couldn't provide for yourself realistically, that's a problem.